Why did I just add that extra item to my cart, even though I already have two of it at home? Why do we sometimes buy things we don't really need, just because they're on sale, or because our mood is low? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of spending, the hidden forces in your brain, society, and marketing that push you into purchases. By the end, you'll see purchases in a whole new light, and maybe pause before hitting buy. Let's get started. First, understanding why we spend begins in the brain. When you decide to buy something, especially something new or exciting, your brain releases dopamine, the so-called reward chemical. That little burst of pleasure makes you feel good. In effect, your brain is telling you, yes, do that again. It's not about logic or necessity, it's about a feeling. Another trick, credit cards and digital payments help disconnect the pain of spending from the pleasure of buying. Drazen Prelek, a behavioral scientist, calls credit cards insidious because they separate the moment of buying from the moment of paying. In that separation, our moral resistance weakens. So you click, buy now, feel a little thrill, and much later, when the bill arrives, it feels too late to resist. Beyond biology, emotions play a huge role. We buy when we're stressed, bored, lonely, sad, a phenomenon sometimes called emotional spending. That extra pair of shoes or gadget isn't really about the item. It's about trying to feel better, fill a void, or distract ourselves. Then there are cognitive biases that steer us without us realizing. Anchoring effect. If you see something priced at $500, then see it on sale at $300, you think it's a great deal, even if $300 is still more than what it's worth. Bandwagon, social proof. If everyone in your circle buys the latest phone or designer brand, you might feel pressure to do the same. Sunk cost fallacy. You already bought the accessory, so you buy the companion item to complete it, even if it's unnecessary. Marketers know this. They push scarcity, urgency, limited time, and social influence to nudge you. Ads tell you others like you are buying, or only 3 left. That taps into fear of missing out. FOMO. So your decision isn't always yours. It's shaped by emotional triggers, plus mental shortcuts, plus outside influence. Not everyone spends the same way. Understanding spending styles can help you spot your own traps. Types of spenders: impulse, spender, buys on the spot, sees something, wants it, clicks buy. Self-esteem, spender, purchases to feel worthy or boost one's image, often tied to identity. Revenge, spender, buys to treat yourself after deprivation or stress, especially post-lockdowns. Compulsive buyer, an extreme form, an uncontrollable urge to buy, often not linked to need. The behavior continues even when it causes harm. Spending traps, pitfalls, spaving, spending disguised as saving. You buy more so you can save or get a discount. Ironically, you often spend more. Denomination effect. We're more likely to spend when money is in smaller units, like many small bills or digital balance, than in one large lump sum. Compulsive buying disorder. As we mentioned, in extreme cases, shopping becomes a behavioral condition with emotional and financial consequences. By recognizing your type, you can anticipate your weaknesses and put guardrails in place. Individual psychology matters, but we're also shaped by society. Conspicuous consumption, coined by sociologist Thorstein Veblen, the idea that people buy expensive, even unnecessary goods to show off status. When you see someone with a flashy watch, luxury car, or designer label, you may feel pressure to keep up. Marketing and advertising. Brands don't just sell products, they sell identity, prestige, belonging. You deserve this. Everyone is using it. Limited edition. These messages push emotional decisions. Social media and influencers. We're bombarded daily with curated lives and must-haves. Seeing influencers flaunt purchases makes us feel like we're missing out unless we get the same things. Cultural norms and peer pressure. In some circles, certain items, phones, clothes, shoes, are expectations. Not having them is seen as being behind. All these pressures, status, belonging, identity, nudge you to spend beyond your means or needs. Spending beyond your means comes with real consequences: financial stress and debt, Overspending leads to credit card debt, missed payments, late fees, and long-term financial burden. Buyer's remorse and regret. Many impulsive purchases bring temporary joy, then guilt or regret later. Studies show emotional spending correlates with negative feelings after the fact. Emotional and psychological toll. Anxiety, shame, lowered self-esteem, especially when you realize you spent money you needed elsewhere. Opportunity cost. Money spent on things you don't need can't be saved, invested, or used for meaningful experiences. Waste and clutter. Spiral. Accumulating items you don't use adds mental clutter and stress. But it's not hopeless. You can take control. Here's the good part. You can outsmart your impulses. Here are practical steps. 1. Pause before you buy. Delay big or impulsive purchases. 24 or 48 hours. If you still want it, reconsider. 2. Budget and allocate. Fund money. Allow a small category for guilt-free spending. If it's in the budget, you can enjoy without stress. 3. Track your spending. Use apps or journaling to see where your money goes. Awareness is the first step. 4. Ask key questions. Do I really need this? Will it improve my life over time? Am I buying this because of emotion, stress, envy, boredom? 5. Set financial goals and values. When your why is stronger than the object, you resist impulsive buying. 6. Mindful money habits. Pause, breathe, think. Let your rational brain catch up. 7. Limit advertising exposure. Turn off push notifications. Unfollow accounts that trigger FOMO. Avoid mindless scrolling. If you slip, don't shame yourself. Reflect, learn, adjust, move forward. The drive to buy something we don't need is surprisingly powerful. Born in biology, watered by emotion, shaped by society, and exploited by marketing. But once you understand the mechanics, you gain the power to choose differently. If you found this insight helpful, do me a favor. Like this video, share it with someone who shops too much, and subscribe so you don't miss more deep dives like this. Thanks for watching. Spend wisely, not blindly.